we're putting the coffee on. Miku, y'all stay safe out there in that Gulf Coast rain. Let's talk about Lafayette. Down in Lafayette, Georgia, where the Blue Ridge meets the clay, a G plant was running dry, short hundreds every day. The virus hit, the school shut down, the assembly lines went cold. The old rule said you work 12 hours or your position sold. But who's gonna watch the babies when the daycare shuts the door? You can't just leave a toddler on a kitchen linoleum floor. So they built a little app to let the workers choose their shift. And suddenly the staffing shortage started to uplift. Oh, the clock has been a jailer since the industrial steam, telling us we've got to break to build a boss's dream. But look at what can happen when you give a little grace, when you build a job around a life and not the other way. Turns out you get the labor when you let a mother breathe. Yeah, the assembly line keeps moving when we're trusted to believe. Now mama signs up for 3 hours after daddy's home from work. No paying half her paycheck to a sitter, that's the perk. She gets her hours in, they get their ranges built and shipped. No begging for a sick day like a servant being whipped. They always said the system was too heavy and too old, that the worker fits the schedule, that's the way the story's told. But when they needed hands so bad, they had to look around. They found the math was simple when they met us on our ground. Oh, the clock has been a jailer since the industrial steam, telling us we've got to break to build a boss's dream. But look at what can happen when you give a little grace, when you build the job around the life and not the other way. Turns out you get the labor when you let a mother breathe. Yeah, the assembly line keeps moving when we're trusted to believe. For 50 years they told us we must fit inside their mold, that you sell your hours cheap and you do what you are told. But the math was never matching when the daycare cost the same as the money you brought home from playing their exhausting game. If a giant in Georgia can learn to share the driver's seat, maybe it's time we build a world where working folks can breathe. You build a job around the life and not the other way. Turns out you get the labor when you let a mother breathe. Yeah, the assembly line keeps moving when we're trusted to believe. So here's to Lafayette and every mother in the queue, signing up for Tuesday nights because it's what she's gotta do. Keep the coffee hot, Miku, we're doing just fine. Yeah, look at Lafayette, Georgia, rearranging the whole frame.